3:38.09, the championship record set in 2009 by Jamaica. Very much so. In lane number 6, they have Amaris Munia on the opening leg. Grenada on the inside in lane number 1. Looks like Amaya Chandler who is leading off for them.
On your marks.
The Bahamas in 2.
We did see Heidel going under 334 earlier this year, champs. But that team, of course, not entirely under 17.
Off they go. 4x4 final for under 17 girls. Grenada, Bahamas, St. Lucia, Barbados, Jamaica, Bermuda, Trinidad and Tobago, and Turks and Caicos Islands. The Jamaicans have gone out well. Britannia Bailey on the opening leg for them. She flies through 200 meters. Trinidad and Tobago moving well in lane number 7 too. Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago showing best of all as they go through 300 on this first leg. Barbados, Bahamas and Bermuda all battling for the bronze medal. Still early days in this final. Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. Trinidad and Tobago just behind Jamaica. And the Jamaicans fly away on the second leg with the 400 champion Nastasia Fletcher. Won the 400 hurdles as well. Double champion here at Carifta. Bahamas going really well on this second leg.
Alexis Roberts there for the Bahamas.
Well, she is well behind Nastasia Fletcher and Jamaica at this stage. Alexis Roberts in the 200 final for Bahamas.
Dania Skeet as well, making up ground for Barbados.
Jamaica well clear. Bahamas right there with them. A fine race ensuing here. I think it's Kevin Gay Fowler, the 800 champion, is it, who is on this leg for Jamaica, but the Bahamians flying.
Jasmine Thompson takes over the lead.
200 meters to go on this leg.
At least momentarily.
The Jamaicans open the gap once again.
Battle on for third place as well. Trinidad and Tobago joining Barbados.
Jamaica in front.
Hand over to Trisha Lee Sutherland.
Sutherland in the 400 final for under 17 girls. Here she is anchoring her country. And even with 200 meters to go, it looks as if it will be gold. The Bahamas in second position. Trinidad and Tobago in third. They are setting up well for their hosting of Carifta, Trinidad and Tobago. But Jamaica dominant again. They want to sweep the 4x4 relays. They didn't do it at 4x1. And this is a fabulous way to start. They won't get the record. Trisha Lee Sutherland, though, well clear of the rest. Jamaica win gold in the under-17 girls 4x4s. Hands aloft, Bahamas silver, and it's Barbados with the bronze. Trinidad and Tobago finishing in 4th.
Big deep breath. One last race of drama, one last lunge for glory. Scotland will be on the outside in the women's 4x4. Nicole Jurgens in fine form. The Jamaicans are the defending champions. Bronze in the Olympics last year, silver last month in Eugene. Watch for Gould to anchor them home. The Nigerians have got a brilliant quartet. Silver behind Jamaica in Glasgow and on the Gold Coast. The South Africans. Coetzee on the lead leg, she's the African champion. Watch for Van der Veld, bronze in the 4 hurdles, just behind her. The Canadians just off the podium in Tokyo. The very experienced Kyra Constantine will anchor them. Could Kenya win their first medal in the women's 4x4? Mary Moore, champion in the 800, will be on the anchor leg. And listen to this. England last tasted glory in the women's 4x4 28 years ago. Almost 3 decades later, is it the host nation turn? Botswana on the inside in 2. Jele on the lead leg for them, very experienced athlete. The Botswanans got the bronze on the Gold Coast. One last act of drama on a week that will long linger in the memory of everybody lucky enough to be here. It's the final of the women's 4x400 metre relay. Botswana in 2, England in 3, Kenya 4, Canada 5, South Africa 6, Nigeria 7, Jamaica 8, and Scotland on the outside in lane 9. Huge moment for the 8 women ready to start the battle. Here we go then, with an epic climax to an epic week of athletics. Pretty even at the moment, no big move yet from Salmon, the 400 hurdler specialist, second from the left-hand side for Jamaica. Obi of Nigeria beginning to go well. England have Victoria Ohuruogu, silver medalist in the individual 400 on the lead leg, and she's beginning to close down on Enduru, African bronze medalist 4 years ago. Zoe Clark on the outside for Scotland. Now Salmon using that 400 hurdle strength to begin to come through. Ohuruogu running well. The Nigerians just going backwards a little bit. Watch for the positions on this first changeover. England, Jamaica, Scotland going well, and also the Canadians in the mix.
A very solid lead there from Ohuruogu for England, and as they break from lanes here, so the second leg runner Williams goes into the lead. Fantastic for England at the moment. Jodie Williams had a wonderful run for a bronze in the individual 400. Jamaica eased past England there on this second leg. Jamaica with Janelle Broomfield on this second leg. Nothing between these 3, but they're beginning to get away.
Really good running here by Bromfield, showing her strength. Jodie Williams absolutely ecstatic with that individual bronze at the end of a difficult season. Listen to the noise, it's incredible, and there are still 2 legs to go. Bromfield now beginning to wade through treacle. Jamaica from England, from Canada, and the Nigerians are a long way out of it at the moment.
Well, Scotland in 3rd place at the moment. Beth Dobbin was in treacle in the last 50 metres or so of that for them. They're in 4th place. They're down the back straight. Jamaica from England, and the English 3rd leg runner Amma Pippi, who's had a wonderful season, a wonderful games, takes the lead with 200 to run past the Jamaican 3rd leg runner Ronisha McGregor. And the gap is there, it's 3 metres. Canada a further couple of metres back, and Pippi continues to put on the power here.
Listen to the noise for Amma Pippi. She was only just off the podium in the individual 400 metres. England have not won this title for nearly 3 decades. The home crowd willing them on, roaring them on. One last lap for one last gold. England lead. Canada and Jamaica tied for second here. And they have Jessie Knight in their sights. It's Gould, the 800-metre specialist, trying to close for Jamaica with Constantine of Canada. So many times the Canadians have pulled it out of the bag. And Knight is beginning to feel the pressure here. Can she hang on? One last burst for glory. Is it going to be England's night? It's been a glittering, glorious week of athletics. She's still driving, she's still pushing, but Constantine is closing. What a finish to an epic week of athletics. Is it England or is it Canada? They're side by side. There's nothing to separate them. Oh my gosh, it's one of the best finishes to a 4x4 relay we have ever seen. Usually, it goes to the athlete closing with the momentum. But it was so close. Somehow, Jessie Knight managed to stand tall. None of us know. It was too close to call. We're watching, we're waiting. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're enjoying these images. Top quality drama. They both gave it everything. Was it the Canadians' lunge for the line? It usually goes to the athlete who has the momentum. That was Constantine. Knight was coming under all sorts of pressure. The weight goes on. You'll hear the roar. You will now. It's gone to England. Their first title in 28 years.
The women's 4x400 meters relay at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham delivered one of the most dramatic and emotionally charged races of the entire championships. With powerhouse nations lining up on the track, the final promised intensity, speed, and a true test of team strength. England, Jamaica, Canada, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, Botswana, and Scotland all arrived believing a medal was within reach. But only one team would leave with gold. Scotland began from the outside lane, where Nicole Jurgens worked hard to keep her team competitive in the early stages. From the opening gun, however, the pace was relentless. England's Victoria Ohuruogu ran an outstanding first leg, quickly reeling in Nigeria's Enduru and positioning England firmly among the leaders. Her controlled aggression sent a clear message. England was ready to challenge the defending champions. Jamaica, carrying the weight of expectation, responded with confidence. Shannon Salmon, known for her strength as a 400-meter hurdler, surged forward with authority, using her endurance to keep Jamaica in the fight. By the first baton exchange, the race had already begun to take shape, with Jamaica and England separating themselves from the rest of the field. On the second leg, Janelle Broomfield injected even more speed into the Jamaican lineup, pushing her team into the lead. The gap was small but significant. England needed an answer, and they found it in Jodie Williams. Fresh off an individual bronze medal, Williams showed remarkable composure under pressure. She refused to let Jamaica break away, maintaining contact and keeping England within striking distance. As the race progressed, the tension grew. Canada and Nigeria attempted to close the gap, but the battle for gold was clearly between England and Jamaica. Every stride mattered. Every baton exchange carried enormous weight. The stadium buzzed with anticipation as the teams prepared for the final leg. The anchor stage became the defining moment of the race. England executed their strategy with precision and calm, while Jamaica began to lose momentum at the worst possible time. Down the final straight, the difference was unmistakable. England surged ahead, their form strong and unbroken, while Jamaica struggled to respond. When England crossed the finish line first, it marked more than just a victory. It was a statement. They had defeated the defending champions through discipline, teamwork, and flawless execution. The gold medal was the reward for 4 perfectly connected performances, each athlete delivering when it mattered most. This race was not just a relay, it was a lesson in collective belief. England proved that championships are not won by reputation alone, but by unity, timing, and the courage to challenge greatness head-on.